Hello beautifuls, welcome to the channel. My name is EPICTREASURE and this video today will have timestamps and I'm going to help you decorate your house in Crimson Desert. So if you're new, you're going to enjoy this one I think. So in Crimson Desert, yes, you get your own house. A lot of people go 100 hours before realizing they have one. So your campsite in Howling Hill is over here. It starts very small. But once you look over here and you've unlocked the house, your house will go across the bridge and then your house will be there. And the house that will be unlocked will be a standard size house. So I'm just going to quickly go change it to that so it looks like yours. And if you want to change it later on, we can go and click on that house icon, go to then this menu and see how it says select house on the right hand side. For mine it's right stick in. And we can choose compact, standard or spacious. By default it will be standard. It will look like this. And it's kind of the same size, but it just doesn't have that big frontage like the other one. But we'll keep it sort of simple to start with. We're not going to go nuts with this one. So in Crimson Desert, when it comes to decorating your house, there's different vendors, there's different furnishing vendors, which I'll show you where they are, what they've got, and at the end of the video, so you can jump through and see what their wares are. And sometimes the wares are unlocked over time too as you expand your camp, etc. So there's also items that you can steal in the game, and if you want to steal, you need the mask that I've got on right now. You must have the mask to do it. And the mask can be bought from this guy. Let me just zoom out. So there's Hernan, that's the city you start in. Zooming out, there's Hernan. And down here, look right where the D is in the river. I'm going to zoom in here. See how this road sort of hooks around? This is where the sneaky back alley shop guy is. He sells the mask. Bandits also drop the mask too, but you have to put it on. You have to equip it in your inventory. And that's the only way that you can pickpocket, and it's the only way you can steal. And you can see that this is the spot that you put it on. So it allows you to do criminal behavior. It allows you to steal paintings and everything like that. You can buy items, but trust me, stealing is more fun in this game. So when you've got items that can be placed in a house, they have a little house icon at the bottom left hand side. You can see all these items too. They don't only have that purpose to be displayed in a house. They can be sold, they can be gifted to other vendors, for example. They can be opened too. They can be used, like this one for example. There are dyes in the game. There's a whole dye guide on my channel that shows you where all the vendors are for those, where to find them in the game, and how to change your armor color. So you can pop the dyes. So once you find them, click them in your inventory to trigger them, and then that will unlock for that specific dye vendor. So in Crimson Desert, different dye vendors, dye houses, specialize in a specific color. So if you pop a red dye and you go to a green dye vendor, you won't see it there. There's a whole tutorial on my channel, like I said, for that. So the dyes have a purpose of changing your armor color, but they also can be used as a furniture decoration sort of piece. There's another feature too where there are jewelry boxes, for example, like this iron adorned storage one. You can either use it as a decoration piece in your house, or you can pop it open and see what's inside it as like a loot box, if you will. The same goes for the sturdy wooden boxes, etc. There's items such as the kinetic circle that can be unlocked through provisioners, so sales people in the game. When you increase your trust with one of the vendors up to 100, they'll unlock often not like more items, and they'll also allow you to buy contracts from them. And buying a contract from them means that those provisioners over at camp those vendors at camp will be able to sell the same things that Provisioner has back yonder. So let's get to this one though, now that you know how to steal and how to access items. So in this house we have 3 rooms, basic, not a big deal. You have to figure out what you want to use the rooms for. A lot of people are very practical. They just want to run in, use their stove, use their like cooking griddle, use their cauldron, very sort of conveniently. For me, the issue that I have with it, I think that the house should be in the vicinity of the camp, because most people don't utilize their house. It's sort of a whole sort of, I guess, mini game of its own, I suppose, because there's no point of really going to your house when everything is back over there, including the tent with the bed. You know, when you fast travel and you want to sleep, it's very unusual that you would come all the way back over to this house, unless you want to play house. But when you want to play house and you just want to decorate because you've earned all these items that you've stolen, this is the way to do it. So what rooms do you want to utilize for what? And lighting really matters in this game, and it matters in any building game, whether it be Grounded, whether it be Pal World. It's one of my favorite things to do in games. Previously I had this as the kitchen, but I think we'll make this the bedroom for a little bit of a change, I guess. And at the start you'll only have one bed, and it's a pretty grotty looking bed. Later on you'll be able to have you know, like a 4-poster bed and the more luxurious looking beds. You could have these as 2 bedrooms, but I think the house is a little bit too small for that. But we'll have this as a bedroom. And to access the items, you go to your house icon that is on the right there, and it will switch to this overhead look, and we can zoom in a couple of times to be able to see better. So we're sort of having our brains focus solely right now on bedroom, and we're going to click our sort of inventory button to see what items that we have. Now you can go to the furnishing vendors. It'll be at the end of this video to show you what they've got for sale and where they are. Some of them, if you've just started, might be in an area that's a little bit too challenging, or you might not have access to it. So let's do with what we can, and I'm going to try and make this as, I guess, user-friendly as possible, I suppose. So the first bed that you'll get is the dark timber ham bed, and that's what it looks like, a sort of dirty looking bed, and we'll put that under the window if you want. Now if you can't put it there, it obviously goes red. I personally would like it under the window, just because some people might find that, you know, a waste of space, but I don't really care. The next item that you can have, we can get the dark Timberton wardrobe, and we can just put that in the corner here if you want. And then as you start to become a thief through the game, you'll start to be able to collect things like flowers and pot plants and things like that. So here are all the flowers are everywhere through the game. We can get an apple tree flower pot, and we can go, you know, shove that next to the wall, you know, the door. It's very big though. Another one that we can get are these ones, but we kind of want a little table to go underneath it. I love these yellow ones. So let's have a look at the little tables that we have at least. So I'm going to go across to this one, go across to tables. I'm going to be trying mindful about the items we have. The small crest drawer, the small crest drawer, the small dark crest cabinet. Here we have these drawers. Oh, the timber ham drawer, and they're quite chunky. They are quite chunky indeed. So we can put that there. I'm trying to keep it as, you know, user-friendly as possible. Let's Go over here. There's some really beautiful pieces. Some of them obviously don't unlock till later. The side table. I really love this adorned storage one because I love squares for some odd reason. And we'll go to, let us see, I have all our paintings there. And we want that low one's nice. I don't know if you'll have access to the royal gold display one. Not sure if you have access to that. Though you can put those sort of ones at the end of a bed, for example, to make it look less jank. And we can go across and go get some flowers. So last time I went crazy with the roses. We can go crazy with the purple ones. Just sort of scatter them around. That's a bit hefty looking. It's a bit big. We just have one on there. And then we sort of go into the lighting. So at the early part of the game, you won't have access to the prettier lights. You'll be surprised though. If you ever sort of dig around, you'll be able to find, you'll start to see like the twilight glass lamps pop up, for example. And they do emit a lot of light. But lighting is sort of key in this one. Then we'll go across over here. Go across to the little small crest drawers. I don't think you're going to fit in there, are you? It'll fit here though. And we can use our left trigger just to sort of gingerly drag it back. And go to our decoration tabby thing. And then start to look for more appropriate things to go next to the bed. That I've only got, oh wow, that's a big one. We should put that over there for now. With a palm coming through the wall. Lovely. I do like those yellow ones. We put the yellow ones. Don't just slap it in the middle because you'll be able to fit more on. And then we could put this cute, if you do have the kinetic dolphin family. Once you unlock, special things, you can put those right next to your bed. I kind of like the idea of having, just a candle next to the bed, especially the one that you can sort of carry. There's our little dolphins there. And again, you can have a reserved special spots for these items. So then we've got more of our purple flowers there. So last time I went crazy with the red roses. And that one's not capitulating. Which is I wanted to. There we go. And then we're going to go... I'm not into cactus at all. I don't know if you are. I don't mind these beautiful pink ones. And you can put them usually... I don't know if you can put them on top of this one. Hang on. It won't let me put on top of those. Sometimes it'll let you put them on top of wardrobes. Not tonight, Josephine. And so in this one, I think it would look a bit weird to have that just facing there. So I want to just put it like that for now. And let's have a look at what else we can put along the wall. I go back to our little section over here. I want that big, long... My favourite one. Where is it? There they are. I found you. I found you. There they are. I just love the look of these. And go back to here. We have our little vanity. Yeah. You see it start to take shape. Yeah, little faith. And I don't want to go nuts with the later on items. Like I said, I kind of want to keep it a little bit more accessible. We probably should move that a little bit. back a little bit more. But then this is where we start to go, okay, this is where I stole that candlestick. I'm going to put the candlestick there. I grabbed this iron cup candle where I'm going to put that, and you can just start to scatter these stolen objects from them like a little bowerbird. You'll be able to get these ones relatively early on too. You just got to look in the right place. And sometimes, honestly, you've got to sneak to faraway places and just sort of sneak into houses and do a smash and grab and then take off in the game. Just to get those items before, even if they're like controlled by the enemies, it's still kind of worth it. Now we have the bright lion head, the bright pillared side table. How big is that? That's not too bad. So we have a nice bedroom already. So let's have a look at the... we don't want a cow in the bedroom, do we? But then you have a look at these sort of goblets that you find, or these beautiful decorative statues that you'll be able to access early on too. They'll be sold by provisioners, and also you can steal them. You can steal them straight off the desk of the provisioners, providing how quick that you can run away. Kind of want it to be back a bit. And then I don't know what it's with this one. I just love that little jar. It's a bit strange fixation. Okay, what else can we have here? The book with the stand. There, we need more lights. And don't forget those dies that I mentioned before. Can never go wrong. All right. Now, as for paintings, we've got a nice sort of horizontal looking cabinet there. So I put a nice little horizontal one there, or a big tall one, because it's kind of there's quite a height in that wall. So let's see this one. Wish that was a bit bigger. Sometimes you've got to zoom out a bit so you can access it easier. Not letting me have my way. And then, as you can see, like, as the room starts to get dark, you can see where it needs lighting. So right now we can see in the top right, we have that bit of warmth there, and we can see it's sort of dead and cold down here. So we can go across to the lighting and then just grab another lantern, for example, and just put that on the ground down there. You could put another bedside table if you wanted to. And there's other sort of candlesticks and things like that. But I always find the lanterns to be quite useful. And these ones too are nice. Especially having the different colours. And then even having, one at the end of the bed is nice. Just one of the... I don't want to go into the hexagonal ones because they don't sort of pop up till a bit later. The processed crystals come up a little bit later. It's usually these ones. So I'm just going to put... I don't want to put it in the center, just put it off to the side a bit. Like that. Now I want to go across here. I'm going to go across to our plants. And we'll go to this one here. I don't know if you're... maybe we might... yeah. A little bit more foliage. Can't go astray. The palm tree, you could do it. It's kind of chunky, but we do have some room in this place. If you're feeling tropical today, you might be. I'm not a big fan of having that in the bedroom, but shake it up a little bit. We have a few different little features here, like the scales and the magnifying glasses, things you could steal the time, the gilded mirror. We have another little mirror over here. What else can we put on our dressing table? Another candle. I didn't know I could put you there. Oh, it's handy. And then another one of these. Well, you're a big unit, aren't you? It's a bit too big to put on that table. Right trigger. This one here. And there's like things like the horse tonics, etc. that just look like bottles, and then you could just put those on there too. So go right trigger. Look at all these bottles galore. You know, have your drink at night time, looking into the mirror, I guess. We need a chair. I'm going to go over here, go to chairs. Be very careful about the large arched chair because it is massive. I don't know what is going on with that. I have the throne of the White Knight. Look at this thing. I won't put that down though. I'll save that for a more advanced one later on, I suppose. Whoa, no, look how big it is. Like, what am I going to do with that? I don't know what I don't know what that's for exactly, but I don't know who's sitting in it. So I'm a little bit shocked by that one. The blue fabric chair. You might not have access to that one. But if you don't, you might have access. Yeah, you might have access to. Let me think. Might have access to chairs. The antler one. You'll definitely have access to just the arch chair. It's one of the first ones that you'll have, I think. Which is the Hernand furniture man. Ouch. I'm not a big fan of that palm tree, by the way. I'm taking it away. So this is where I'll go. Let me get a chunky square boy. Chunky. Crest draw's nice. And flowers. That one's very big. And that one's not too bad. Zoom in a little bit. God, I wish it would stay on the same one. And then there's a sort of smaller version of that, chunky, smaller version of it. And then a little box here. And come here, you. You're gonna be difficult. I just want to move those down. Wish you could move them all at once. Make life easier, wouldn't it? And you could actually put those like on a higher table, for example. Like we could just pack that away, go grab a table, grab a smallish Delician table. You probably don't have that. But you kind of get the gist, like the similar height of it. We want this one. It's like little. But I'm not sure it's going to let me put that pot plant on it though. That's going to be the interesting part. So is this one here? Yes, it will. Put that there. And then we'll go across. Go across. Not that one. Small crest dark cabinet. Yeah, that's good. You could potentially stack those ones. You could have you match it with that one too. And this part could be quite interesting actually. You could go easily have you could get a table, a bright pillared side table. Just have it, actually you could go, you could have a bed over there if you wanted to, honestly. But I mean, it's a single player game, so I don't know who else could be sleeping in it. We've got, I've only got one of those. We've got 2 blue ones. Let's put that here. And go to chair. If I had another pink one, the arch one that we've already got, then sure. So back to ornaments. It's just like a little bit of sprinkle here, a little sprinkle there. We've got the study of the great here. Then we can have a look at what we can put on the table. So what would you want to put on the table? Put big red on the table here. We've got the bismuth there. And then we can go to back to our, I've got more dies there, I've got lots of them. A water bottle here. We'll put that under the window. And remember, you can see these things through the window too. So you put flowers there, you'll see them through the window. And then back here we can go, get your spices on the table if you wanted to. The ceramic bowl, I think it's kind of big. It is. Don't want that one on there. It's a bit ostentatious, a little bit. Deep bowls. There. We just kind of want matchies. We've got two of these. Silver jars. I think I would have got 2 of each. There's the mortar and pestle. Ah, here we go. Yeah. The metal goblet. And we'll grab that again. And then just keep on doing it. Fruit bowl. No fruit to put in that. Oh, this is nice. Oh. Another water bottle here. You don't know what I've got in it. Ah, you need a light though. Get your light on. Just want to remove some of this stuff. Let me zoom in a bit more. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that one just for a second. Come back here, you. There we go. I might put that in the window. Put big red at the end of the bed. That's nice in the window. Hang on, it's not even aligned to the window. Could be pedantic about those kind of things. God, it's so red. Okay, get rid of you. I want to move you right in the middle. There, that's better. Sometimes, it pays to be pedantic. Otherwise you end up moving all this stuff and then later you go, oh my gosh, what have I done? Alright, back to that. They look nice from outside. And that's the lilac one. And then big blue. Lovely. Then we go back to our little drinks. Time's all about happy accidents. And then where's our goblets gone? Blue. Let's put one there. One over here. You can go on a whole sort of plate spree if you wanted to. I've got 4 of these grain bowls. I don't know how big they are. I don't want to put them down. I just want to see how big they were. That's nice. 6 bottles of those. 3 of those. Kind of want a candle in the middle of it. Just move that for now. Don't be difficult. There we go. And then we'll have a look at what it looks like going into the room. Ignore our palm tree. And there's our bedroom already, you know, from basically mostly starting items. And then we have to start fixing all around that part, sticking out like dog's balls, you know, as you do see it. All right, now back to the dream. Let's have a look. Over here. Wardrobe. It is a large one, but I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of that. It's almost like I just want to put another wardrobe there, honestly. I do. I really do. It's not very medieval, is it? That really should be a cupboard. It should really be shelves. Hopefully they'll fix it so you can... Actually, you know what? It probably would be better to have that corner one. These ones. Slap one of those over there. And then just have like a smaller little sort of display table. This one... That's not too bad. And you can absolutely put things on top of that, as long as it's small enough. Let me have a look. That's a bit chunky, but we can put that on the ground. So we can go across here. And just be careful with that. Those dies. Even that one's too big for it. I know that a lot of these sort of narrow ones will be able to fit. Well, that's a big one. Some of them go up on the top though, like this. And then go back over to your lighting. Again, those lantern ones are pretty bright. Chuck them on the top there. The candles will fit, I think. Can't believe that they don't though. They should absolutely fit on there. It's very odd. I hate to see if they don't fit. Nothing fits on that. It's very odd, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not a fan of that. Let's pack that one away until they fix it so you can actually put things in it. Let's go across here. Back to our tables. Let's have a look at the little side table. Go back. Oh, these are nice, yeah. They were chunky ones. They are chunky. I don't like them now. Can I put them up on here? Way too big to go up on. Oh, no. They're not too big. Okay. Put your little dolly there. And we've got the bismuth piece here. And again, you can see where light's missing. You can see the light is missing from this bit. Got 4 of those. 6 of these. Scattered light. So you sort of get a sort of snapshot with your mind and go, okay, where is the lighting missing from this room? We've got a whole wall here. Let's go across to the paintings. Nice goldy ones. Whoops. Actually, you know what? That corner cupboard will look nicer there. Go across to that one and yeah, the drawers. Drawer icon corner. There it is. Heaps of them. It's nice and clear and clean and not cluttered. And I will not put the cactus down. And even these look really nice. These little pattern cloth. Just scatter them around because they kind of look like throw cushions. Oopsie. Let's have a look. You can already see there's light missing from that bit over there. So I'm going to go, whoopsie, I did a naughty thing. Go to the lights again. Lights. And then just grab, if it'll let me put it up there. Zoom in. There we go. Oh, I had it. There you go. That should fix that. And then you can just stack one of the old-fashioned lanterns on the floor there. And then put next to that some more of these. Nice and cozy, isn't it? I think it'd actually suit another one of those over there. Yeah. And then as you unlock new items, and you could just remove the bed. That's what I did before. I had this terrible bed, and then I got the new one, and then I replaced it. And yeah. So that is our Bedroom done. So let's go in first person. Ignore the, the palm tree. Look at the view. Look at the view of the city. Oh god. There, look. How cool is that? That's just quite simple. It's like layering and putting things. It's very much lighting. That's so cool that you can see the city. Let's go through the other room and have a peek through the window. How neat is that? And then let's quickly go out the front before we do the next rooms. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, look at that. Let's go. First person. Peeping Tom through the window. Like, look at that. The lens flare. It's so neat. This comes alive from, you know, from this dead art space into this sort of more magical bedroom and little cozy table there. All right, we're going to move on to, I think, the kitchen next. Okay, we're moving now onto the kitchen area, which is going to be here, I think. Now, what we're going to grab for the kitchen, and you might not have everything yet, but when you do, then you can just create space for that and have the cauldron too. So, I'm going to go over to our kitchen tab and grab, first there's a cooking griddle and a cooking pot. Now again, at the end of the video, you'll see all of the vendors and what they have. Now let's just move a little bit. I want this kind of right in the middle as a matter of fact. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, I had it. Like, I'm lining this up right in the middle of that window and place. Right, that's our griddle. Now we want to get, see, the cooking pot. Put that next to it. Let me see first. Down go. It's going to be interesting to see. I might have to move them over a little bit. Let's just try and move them over a little bit. Because I want to fit some cupboards. I should have put the cupboard there first. There. Okay, there we go. Move that over. Get it in the green zone and then push it back. Kind of push. Then we should be able to put little cupboards next to it. So I'm going to go back to that section here and go right trigger. Kind of need narrow ones that are, maybe the small dark crest cabinet might fit. Yep, it will. So we're going to stack things on it to sort of kind of bulk it up. Get another one of those. I know you might think it'll black. I don't, but it won't be. Dirty little hands on it. Okay, this one here. Rotate around. Again, just park it next to it. As close as you can. I've got the fine control on. It was like left trigger down. Now that will fill that space, and it means that we can stack things on there. Like some people like to have it all, you know, breathable and nah, we're going to make it beautiful. Into the art of it. Now, you know what we need to do? We need to go get some pot plants because I've got those in the storage chest. But let's use our little creative minds for this one. What we should do, I'm thinking, is to have some shelving up here. Of course, we want to make it a cozy home. It's not just a house for you to slap down and go to sleep. Not on my watch. Now we can put this up here. See if I can get away with it. I'm curious if we get that taller one. What do you think? You said that's a good idea, didn't you? Yep. This one here. Oh, it's only little ones. Right, that one there. Just don't freak out and think it's whack. It's not. And I could change my mind, which I do often. Okay. Actually, let's have a look at this one here, because it doesn't have small dark crest cabinet. Right, let's get it into the green spot first, right? I'm gonna hold left down and then walk it back, walk it back, walk it back. Sometimes you might have to like rotate it sideways to see what's going on. God, you are like climbing the wall, aren't you? Got it, got it, got it. I don't think we could fit 2 of those along there. Don't know. Pretty good at estimation. I think that... Actually, you know what? That might look really nice to have another one of these. We might have to go back and shop at the other place. Cue back. Cue back. To the side. Come here, you. Yeah. Drop it. Over a bit. Back, back, back. Don't you be fiddly with me. I'm so romantic. There. All right. It's a shame we can't put things on the little shelves, isn't it? All right. We'll have to go back to the vendor to get some of those little ones again. So let's go to our decorating side of things. Oh, I reckon we're going to go over to the plants. I really wanted to have this, but oh, it's letting me put it right in the middle. I can't believe my luck. Put it there. All right. Now I want this to kind of look like herbs and things like that, but we don't want to corrupt the window with stuff. We want to have it, you know, I kind of want it a bit raised, honestly. I feel like these need to sit on. I don't even know if we have something that can facilitate what I want right now. I want it to be like a box, but I know we can't stack on top of a box. No, just like a little flat thing, but it's really nothing. Oh gosh, no, it's not. Gonna have to just suck it up and put it right on. All right. Now we're gonna go across, and it depends on what you've stolen in regards to like containers and things like that. We sort of look for the size of these things. So first of all, we've got our little cookbook thing here, and I would like to just put it there. I mean, you could have one in front of that one in front of the other, but we need to sort of put things in front of that cupboard. Here we go. We have a pot here. Put pot there. Actually, the pot wouldn't look too bad at the time. We can't hang them, unfortunately. And here we go. Here comes all the goodies. Our canistery. I'll put one there. I wish it would stay back to where I previously was. Red. Come here. Red. And white and yellow. I love, like, just go nuts. Go around the town and steal just all these objects, they make all the difference. I'm not lying. Yellow. Come here, you. That. Come. Go. And then we go back again. Like we got so many, there's so many things you can steal. It's demented. The decorative iron plate, that might be big. Oh, it's not. Where do we put it? What is it for? You may as well make use of it. Now these feel very kitchen. Oh yeah. There you go. That. Slap them down. Like you probably have different things. You got your mortar and pestle. You know damn well you're going to have that on the edge of it. Grab that. Then we want to get the spices going. We've got 8 of them. My goodness gracious. Put them there. I wish that you could like perpetually like duplicate. Okay. Like placing the same thing down over and over again. Like copy paste, copy paste. These ones I like because they're very herb looking-ish to me. Gonna work, is it? Don't want to snap like I want you to. Okay, we got over here. We got some red spice action. Go here. And see. Ooh. I thought that had salt on it. Another plate. I don't want to go crazy on the plates, do we? We just don't want to really try and still keep, like I definitely want to put these inks there. Let's just sort, can we sort these? Yeah. Sort by type. Yeah. Ceramic water bottle. It's only a tiny one. I think that it's wrong to not be able to stack it on that little lower shelf. Honestly. It's nice. The white jar. That in the front of it. Let me have my way. And look good. Right. Yeah, I like the grain bowls. We were getting very cozy with this kind of, we need some lighting in it, you know. You've got to kind of attune your eyes to what's dark in the room. Well, at the moment, everything. So let's just put some light in and then you're going to know the difference, aren't you? So you know the brightest ones I think are these twilight glass lamps, and you know that I'm not going to be putting sort of advanced, I don't like it being straight, do you? Get to rotate around a bit. Advanced kind of items yet. See, now it's got, we can see where it's dark. But might pay to go and have, I feel like since it's a kitchen, we're going to go like super warm. So we're going to go put one of the, what are they called? These ones, the twilight crystals, one on each side that's the same. You know, you kind of want it to be, you don't have to have it the same, but see, it's nice and uniform. So having like, in the bedroom, it's more sort of whimsical and esoteric looking, where this is a little bit more, I don't know, stable. Really would like to light those flowers from behind. Let's move them forward. We might be able to get another one of those twilight crystals behind it. Just see if I can have my way with it. Yes, I can. No. That's nice. Be nice to actually put candles behind it, honestly, but I go nuts. All right, back to the decoration. Now we can have a look at what items belong in the kitchen. Painting wise, I don't mind having the big sheep there. We can't actually hang any, there's no like shell, like wall shell. Oh my God, I'm outside. Wall shelves. Actually, you might want to put something tall should actually go over there. It's like just shuffle stuff around a bit. Don't know what it's going to be. Might put this. I don't know about that yet. Definitely putting this here. To kind of, well, even move it over to kind of hide that line that's sort of dividing them. That. And then go over to the apple trees kind of. Here's our bushy, a small pot plant. Put up here. A bit big, isn't it? But it's a bit weird, you know what I mean? Like you're looking at it and you go, oh yes, a witch would kind of have like a random big sort of plant up there. Like it looks out of place, but that's what makes it kind of interesting. We have the golden lands up here. Wish that was bigger. Let's chuck the golden lands up there. We feel a bit lower. Oopsie. Golden land. Okay, next port of call. We got a little multi-purpose wooden box. Wish it wasn't so red. Actually, you know what? I think the wooden box might look better. Rotate that around. Go. It is cluttery, but I like it. If you don't like clutter, then go less. Oh, I told you to get done. Get down. Get on that line there. Alright. Now we've got our flower. Oh, they're nice ones, aren't they? Very joyous. Mm-hmm. And some of those other ones are big. Hey, look how lovely that is. I actually do think that this needs a bush in front of it. I'm going to put that box down there for the moment. I feel like we need like this. Nah, it's got to have flowers on it, I think. Yeah, that's nice. You know I want to do the red ones, but not. Grab you. Put it there. God, it's like bloody Artax in the sinking sand. There. Grab that. Alright, now I get my box back. Go. Ah, so simple. Alright, back to this one here. We need the scales. Chuck them. It'll let me put on the box. Being difficult for. What the? Why? Oh. All right, now this side. Do we want it to be uniform or not? To all look the same? Small dark crest. Can't put them on top of both of them. Oh, it's so finicky. Walk it back, walk it back, walk it back. Good. I'd like that. And then we'll get another one of those other shelves. We need another bushy over here. Not the palm tree. How big is that one? Oh my God, that is not small. I don't know what their definition of small is, but that is not it. Right there. And how big is the apple tree? That apple tree. Oh, it's a big one. I'm not into that. It'd be nice to have like a stack of books. God, these look really nice. I do have a lot of them. I do. To have them all along there. I wish I had like a little cupboard that was just small enough. Statue. These would actually be nice on top of here. Grab that one. And I really hope that I can sneak a light over there. I think I can. I think I might be able to sneak a light. Just turn it around. There we go. Now it's backlit, baby. Oh yeah. Look, I said that I didn't want our bright lighting, but that is. Can I put another one behind? Oh, I can. Look at this. Get up there. I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to replace it with another warm one. Let's go. Look at that. Oh. Yes, we like that. We need something bright, even one of those red decorations. It'll be over here. This big one. Set it off, won't it? That bang. Big red. And there's another space for a plant there. I think that's too many of the same. It needs something there though, doesn't it? I'd have to go back to the other place and I'm not putting any weird dolls in there. I find that to be a bit peculiar. I've got a little hourglass here. Like cooking timer. I'm role playing right now. Maybe some dyes over here. Dye. Here. Dye there. Another white one there. Then maybe even a light. That one. If it let me, might have to put one. That's very cozy. I should put one behind those. Back a bit. Ah, damn. Gonna have to move this one forward. Go. Get back there. Now we can put it. Hopefully. Yep. Now it sort of lights that dies up now. Right, now we have to put something in front of that cupboard. One of these. Get your bushy. More of those. Should be difficult. Yeah. Oh, I just had it. There we go. Oh, come on. There. All right, we need something different. Something. All right, I'm going to put the red flowers there because they're kind of chunky. See, look how lovely that looks. How homely does that look? We need one more thing in front of that cupboard. It's got some color to it. Perhaps go matchy and have, yep, get down there. All right. Look at that. I'm missing a light over here. You can see. Attuning your eyes to what's missing again. The lantern. There we go. Like secret backlighting. And then we sort of figure out what do we need along here. I'm going to go over to the table section. These ones. I like to run them along, to be honest. I feel like that needs a bit of a break. Can be our sort of it's a bit difficult. Let's have a look at the round tables. Ones that you have access to, which will be the red or the plain ones. Have that out here. Chairs. Just maybe should have access to those. Oh, do you have? Oh my God, that's a massive table. I mean chair. These ones here, the round-legged ones. Might just have two of them. And get the next one. And then get one of those corner cabinets. These ones. This bit. Be another one. Another corner. Go. Okay. Gilded table. I don't know if you have. I don't know if you can stack these on top of each other. Not that I want. You can. Can stack them. Sure can. That's interesting, isn't it? Just... I've got an idea for those later, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, I do. And I really want to put those there, but they're terribly pointless because I can't put anything on the shelves yet. I don't want to put them there because they're just going to look barren. I guess we'll just put this one down. And we'll go to a paintings. Prelude to War. Little, isn't it? Oh my god, I'm outside again. Ah! One. Poverty admits plenty. Again, it's only a little one. The paintings we have. I think they actually should have been narrow one. One there. Another narrow one. And go back. I'm just trying to utilize all the things we have, and then we can go back and grab in our stock. We need, we need some lighting. Look at this. Bang! And go over. It's like, oh, definitely a centerpiece has to happen immediately. Which one? No. The bismuth one looks nice. Kinetic counterweight. It's a bit delicate for it. I don't think that suits the kitchen. You want like a chunky, like maybe in a big rocks. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to move that one. And I'm going to see how it fares to put the kinetic circle there. Put a light behind it. Because the kitchen doesn't have much pizzazz to it. And then we might put this lighting behind it. And another one just to give it a bit more. Oh, I don't have blue one next to it. All right. It'd be nice to put some, got two of those ones. Two pink ones. Add a little bit of femininity to that one. And I don't know if we can fit any plants in there. Plants. I've got 3 of these. They're kind of narrow, I think. Yeah, they'll fit. Can I move it over a bit? Go. All right, back to the table. Now we have to light the table. And let's just put the warm one on that. Hefty, isn't it? I'll put it there. And go across. Go back to these. We have spices. A ritual plate. Oh, that's a bit big, isn't it? Hell, we're gonna put that. Bit excessive, isn't it? All right. We need like 2. Got 3 of these. A grain bowl. Grain bowl there. And else we got? Two-handed bronze cup. Oh, that's very big. Goodness. What the hell? But who? Who's holding that? Alright, let's go. Get the water bottle. Right. Got 4 of these wide-bottomed bottles. And we've got 2 of these decorative plates. Oh my god. Not what I anticipated. That's very big, very big. This one, deep iron plate. I don't even know what to do with you. Guess everybody gets a different goblet, don't they? Get that one. And where was the other one? Oh, here it is. Mug. Chop and change. Go. Now we can see there's lighting missing from this side again. Get blue, big blues over here. Got the light up here. Back to the warm up there. And go over here. And oh, that's a big one. Hang off the edge like that. I don't like it. I mean, I do like it, but I don't like it hanging off the edge like that. Go, some nice flowers there. Go across to the next one. Maybe the yellow one's probably best because it's pretty narrow. Go. All right. Go across to furniture. We need like a side table. I think crest drawers are a bit weird to have there, but maybe just one of these might go. We could fit a light on it, hopefully. Go across. I don't know. I think I've had this conversation before and it wouldn't even go on there, would it? Can't put it anywhere, huh? Yeah, that's just not okay. I don't want to enable that. I don't enable that furniture's behavior by not letting anything on it. Honestly, we just need a table that allows us to put some small crest drawer, small dark Timberton cabinet. A bit chunky. That one is very chunky. That one's pretty wide, I think. What about a timber nightstand? Yeah, sure. We'll just go across to bit here. I'll put the flowers on the floor. Flowers on the floor. And then go statue. Statue's a bit wank, isn't it? Be one of these, the dragon scale. Yeah, why not? And then maybe one light on the floor there, which will be one of the lanterns. All right, that's our kitchen done. Oh, wait, so we put some paintings up on that. Good. Put him there. Another one over here, just above a bit. Then bunny rabbit. And then another sort of, yeah. Bit higher. And the one with the no. There you go. All right, it's time to walk through now. Ready? And into our new kitchen. First person. Look at that. Oh, wait. Screenshot. Look at it. Gotta get back and get a full bang. Okay, then we'll go back here so I get a good shot. Okay, we'll jump up there. Try and first that. Bring some rugs in, then I'll be happy. Look at that, damn. Get another shot at it. That's good. All right, that is now the bedroom done. And you know we're going to replace that bed as soon as you get it. And then we have the kitchen done. Done and done. On to the next now. We're going to do the living room. All right, so we're going to do the main living space. And I'm going to grab, just start with, let's go for, these are very low though. Corner one. Corner one, they're going to zoom in a little bit and see what's up next. This would be interesting to have something there and then something in the middle. See what we can put in the middle. Table. Iron head table. Oh, that's a bit chunky. Bit too chunky, isn't it? It's a bit too square, that one. The side table isn't too bad. Yeah, that's. Grab that one over. I'll go grab another one of those side, the low ones. Drag. Go. Do we have another? What if we have another side? Cupboard. Don't have one, do I? No, don't. We have to go get another one now, aren't we? Okay. What do I got in this room? Rob Peter to pay Paul. One there, one there. Steal one of these from my own bedroom. Bring this out here. And when I have enough money, then I'll go place it, I think. Grab that. Grab you. That's what I want over there. Okay. Okay, next. Alright, now we've got, now I don't know if you have couches yet. But, oh, we've got that beautiful. I don't really want to put it down yet. I do. I don't, but look at that. Bang. It looks very nice. Now that's from killing the deer, the white deer. So you get the white deer, the white elk, right? And then you skin it. And then you take the antlers, I believe, to the witch. So I don't want to put that in there yet until I finalize that. But we'll do all the legendary mounts later. Right now we want to get the show on the road. I like this one the most. This creature here. Now, we need some light up the top. So I'm going to start use these pointy ones. You can put any one that you want there. Like I said, the lanterns seem to have the most like light that emanates from them. Might need to go back to the Georgia, get some flowers. It is. Copy that. Moment. Yeah, more flowers. And maybe, yeah, that looks nice. The lighting is very nice. It's not too crazy. I think there's little side tables on each bit there. But we do have to do the couches. So, we have the plain couches there. The big one. That to me seems very claustrophobic. Better sort of the spacious one. I don't particularly know if I want to put the big ones there yet in case people don't have them. Don't want to sort of the cart before the horse kind of. Oh, we need the cauldron too. I totally forgot about that, didn't I? Cauldron. And the cauldron doesn't have to go in the kitchen. Could have put the cauldron right under the window. cauldron feature in the main bit. Do believe it belongs in the kitchen a bit more. This could be an interesting little idea here, actually. I have a little bit of an idea. See how we work with this. A strange idea, I know. I'll grab those. Grab those out there. Kind of start to come up with different ideas. Don't set your mind on one thing only. I want to go to the plant. Big. I thought they were bigger than that. Hang on. That down there. Second. They're not bushy enough. Give me the big ones. Big, but I think that they're just too Austin. Like, where are you going to put them in a house? This is weird. To me, it's bizarre looking. Move that way. Now, right now. Get some light. Right. Right. Light. Right. Go. And more. Doesn't matter really which ones you use. Here. That backlighting. Where's our other bush? Bushy bush. Let's see if I can hang it over that wall. Actually, I don't mind it where it was there. Over a bit. Get the light little ones. I don't have any. I need to go get some storage. Oops, that's the wrong one. Isn't it? Absolutely need to go get some more ones there. Come on. Drop, 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 drop. Gosh, I just had it. Okay, I'm going to put these against the wall. Interesting. An interesting idea, I'm not going to lie. Now we need to put bushy bushes all around that. So let's go back and we're going to go to our... Oh, you know what we do have? We've got those storage chests. Let's see. Go to our storage. collectible gatherables. Okay. That gatherables one just there. In. Second. That's right. Gatherables there. And then the collectibles one, which you might not have yet. Part of a quest line, but just for storage. But it looks very lovely. There's a tutorial on how to get it too. Whoops. So do these automatically have it in there, or? They do. Come on. They're for like treasure maps and stuff. Got this. Wait. Gather here. Oh. Got ore and everything in there. Oh, the longhorn. Oh no, I don't know. Alright, yes, we do need to go grab some flowers from the storage. Go have a little shopping spree in my own house. Well, my tent. And open. Alright, we have candle. What else do we want to grab from here? Oh, the 4 candle. Got a few of these. Ah, the hexagon ones. I said I wouldn't do the harder ones because you might not have them. Oh, we've got the big handle jar. Can't go too crazy because I probably won't have the space for it. Grab some of these. I like that bottle and that green bottle and this one and this one. Get some more of these. And we've got lots of dolls. We'll grab one of them. Grab a red one of them. Oh, these. Box. Yeah. You know, I'm after the flowers though. Grab that. I just go nuts stealing flowers all the time. That'll be nice. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, we don't have a lot of those pot plant green ones. I have to go get. Now, as for the painting, got a lot of this. I've got heaps of the study of an end one. Oh, what else we got here? Not sure if I'm gonna grab. Alright, I got them. That should be enough, I think. Ease up, Buttercup. Alright, in we go. Oh, we didn't even peek through the window, look. Kitchen looks amazing. See, it pays to be a thief, doesn't it? Come into the big cauldron. Alright. Now zooming in. Going across. Now we've got new candles and things. Across here. And got 2 of these. I think they might look. Oh, yeah. Can't let them in front of the cauldron. That would be a bad idea. Be nice to have one of those little hexagonal lights on the ground for sure. That's very unique. I don't think I've seen that. Like, go on the hunt for those types of ones because you just don't see them often. The red ones are quite big, but I've got 27 of them, so you may as well go wild with. Hold your left stick in. Goes here. Even basically making like a whole flower bed, you know. Have something in front of here. You know what? You could have you could have back over and over and over again. Cushion. Airy. Now we need some more light. Terrific little pink one, nice. It looks nicer to have warm, I think, actually. Got it everywhere. What, one of those decorations there. Little kinetic thing there, some lighting. Big one. That there, and then grab this one and put it so yeah, it's a shame they don't have rugs, for goodness sakes. Pain. Oh. Sound like our medieval music. Look. Back to medieval time. Okay. Actually, you know what would be very interesting is to have one of those base ones here. God, I wish I could build it up a little bit more. Let's just shuffle some stuff around. Oh, can we move that over? That far. was lower. Throw it there for a sec. Yeah, I don't like how messy this is. I'm just gonna move these over. We're still gonna keep them. Hey, come here, you. Okay, go over here. Oh, talk about pedantic. Tiny candle. Come here. Come here. Chuck it there. Grab that. Right, like here. Not to fit it all. That there. I want to remove this one. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Hang on. Pack that one away. Let's bring it out. Let's bring out one of those other Archie tables. So I do have. God. Run it along there like that. Yes, I feel it now. All right. Do I want flowers up on? Definitely would love to have some of those big red gem things on there. I don't know if I've got 2 red ones available. Let's have a little sneak peek at what treasure we've got. We do have red ones, but we do have the bismuth ore ones too. The reds pop. Time. Cross. Okay. Flowers just around it. I'm gonna have to use your left trigger. Put them in that perfect spot. Can't see that one, so I'll move it over here. Come on, get on the floor. That's better. Put these up on the shelf. I'll put a little table over there. Oh, actually. Yeah. Let's have a look at what narrow tables that we can deal with. Did I? Oh yeah, I got a skinny one. Get the skinny one and put it there. What I'm gonna do is grab this one up top. Grab this light. Yes. Accident. Try and put this one actually. Those flowers forward. Try and put it behind it. Nice. we've got that kinetic. Come here, you. Gotta just that. Cute. They moved over. Actually, we've got more of them anyway. Flowers, flowers, flowers. I feel like we need another red one now to matchy matchy. And then now we go put a picture up there. This like a bloody sacrificial picture. Oh, weird. It is an interesting one, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's our cauldron. You can go full bang into the cauldron. Okay. Go wherever the wind takes you. Now let's have a look at our paintings. Get up on the ship. And gosh. What else have we got in our bag of tricks? You know what? Mind having a wardrobe. Oh. Okay. I really want to put a couch down, you know I do. Go there. What else we got in a little bag of tricks? Get that everybody will have. The dark Tibetan cabinet. Can't open the bloody cupboard with that one, so that has to go over here. Now. Just gonna put it corner here. Put that on top of the table. Yeah. Now where's the other tall one? Oh, I need to move that one up high, don't I? Just picture. And then we just need another painting that's landscape. Gosh, I thought, God. It's weird. Bigger, bigger. Better. And let's go for 9 of those. Go another one. Right. Now we've got a display piece, bismuth. I'm gonna put a light behind, maybe one each side of it. I need some light. Got 4 of those. It's all the different. Okay. Now back to the flowers. Chunky one. It is a chunky one, more narrow flowers, which I think these ones will be. Yep. Actually, you know what? Those other ones would look nice if I have them available, those taller ones. Trying to get the apples left. I don't really want to put the cat. Oh yeah, I got one. Yeah, I think it might look a bit weird to have them on both bits. Alright, now let's go to our little boxes. Goes here. Alright, now I've got this wardrobe. It's just to put stuff in. Okay, I've got a book here. I actually feel like I want to get rid of this. Considering we've got a cauldron here, I want to have it like a spell thing. And maybe a candle. You don't want to burn yourself on the way past, do you? There we go. A big sacrificial bloody air, isn't it? So you could put, once they figure out how to stack things on shelves, different story, because we should be able to do that, I think. Come on. It should be like one of those, and then you should be able to stack things on the shelves. Wild to me, can't? Come here, you. Ugh. Come on. It's like, Tick. Alright, back to the wardrobe. We'll get a light. I want just to look it up. I'm sure I can't put... Wow, that's a big one too. Just wrong, isn't it? See that they belong on... Oh, I can put it up top of there. I can get the lights. Don't know if I can put on that one. All you can really do to make it look like there's something going on is put those little cushions in front of it. Scatter it. I think it's so cute. And then some more flowers. Bushes. I don't know if I'd put that bush there, maybe here. Could absolutely put the top. 9 of them up there. I don't know if I could put on top of the wardrobe. Can't. I have to go back to flowers. On there. And there. And that is our starter living room. So if you've got couches, then you can obviously put those here, but I didn't want to put things that you don't have in the place. Let me go back to first person here. Oh, look at that shot. Shame about those shelves, isn't it? Screenshot. Get rid of that. Shot. Yeah. You can go straight crafting. All your stuff away. Bedroom. Kitchen. Oh, the kitchen's so lovely. I gotta take another picture of it. And that is the house. The focus on the cauldron there indeed, which I really didn't anticipate doing like that. But I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Stay tuned for the spacious house build. That will be next, and then we can utilize all the furniture that we have. Hopefully by then you'll have a lot of it. I love and leave you. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon in Crimson Desert and beyond. Okay, this vendor is Vincent, and he is the Fernand Furniture Shop man. The items that Vincent has are the following: the arched chair for 37 copper, the large arched chair, and when I say large, I'm not joking, it is 2 silver, the blue fabric chair, 75 copper, the red fabric chair, 75 copper, the intricate floral vine cabinet, 75 copper, The timber hand drawer, 37 copper. Bright timber hand bed, 75 copper. The arch corridor decorative table, one of my favorites, 8 silver. The wooden dressing table with mirror, 75 copper. Large round fabric table, 62 copper. Round table, 25 copper. Bright crest triangular cabinet, 225 silver. The bright crest display cabinet, 225 silver. Small dark crest cabinet, 75 copper. Small bright crest cabinet, 75 copper. Dark crest triangular cabinet, 225 silver. Dark crest display cabinet, 225 silver. Small crest drawer, 75 copper. Crest drawer, 112 silver. Palm tree flower pot, 50 copper. The apple tree flower pot, 37 copper. The laurel pot, 25 copper. Cauldron, 48 silver. And the sturdy gatherables chest, 50 silver. Don't forget you can get the supply contract from him for $8.45 silver once you get 100 trust, which means you can buy those items directly from your camp once you have that supply contract. Location of him. Vincent can be found in Hernand, which is a little bit southwest of the city here. So get your bearings, you might need to pause it. He is west of the river system there, right here. That makes it easier for you. And that is where he is. So the location for Colin at the Dominus Byron Estate in the Hidden Grove Ranch is here. I'm going to zoom all the way out. There's Dominus. Ignore the fact that the map is red. And it's just up here. You might not have access to that straight away, but that is his location once you can. So I'm just going to move that. And right behind him, there are also numerous flowers that you can buy or steal if you want to, but they're all there for the taking. And there's a lot of furniture around the place that you can have a look at and see if you like it too, and the various setups, so on and so forth. So having a look at what the Dominus furnishing man named Colin has, let's have a chat to him and I'll go through the list quickly. He has the decorative spire chair for 75 copper. A lion crested chair for 75 copper. Double pattern chair, 37 copper. Crown adorned chair, 2 silver. The bright pillared side table, 550 silver. Bright lion head decorative table, 625 silver. Castle Lord's Respite, 25 silver. A luxurious gilded table, 125 silver. Medium rotating globe, 8 silver. Large alocasia flower pot, 62 copper. Double pattern white sand chair, 675 silver. White sand side table, 525 silver. The white sand mirror vanity, 625 silver. The white sand arched cloister decorative table, which I love, 6 silver. The white sand fabric chair, 450 silver. White sand fabric chair, 750 silver. Small white sand table, 525 silver. Large white sand fabric table, 450 silver. White sand arch decorative table, 4 silver. Cooking pot, 32 silver. Sturdy gatherables chest is 50. So don't forget, if you do get the trust level to 100 with him, he will give you this supply contract so you can buy all this furniture back at your home base. The next furniture man we have is Eric up in the Payloon area. He has the following items: the antler decorated chair for 8 silver, the round-legged chair 37 copper, Brave Warriors storage 37 copper, Adorn storage 37 copper, dark ornate lion head table 8 silver, the side table 37 copper, dark pillared side table 75 copper, timber stand 75 copper, the large rotating globe 2 silver, small wooden flower pot 25 copper, cooking griddle 32 silver, and then the sturdy gatherables chest is 50 silver. And don't forget, you can get the supply contract from him for 923 silver, providing that you have 100 trust in him, so you can buy those items directly from your camp. The location of Eric is right here in a little bit of a far location. So we have Payloon up here, travel down south down the river, and then go east from that point of the river, scrolling in, zooming in right here next to where the sort of O shape of the river is here. There is a fast travel point that you can grab that's right next to there too, and that is where he is. Now we have the Timberton Furniture Shop vendor named Edmund. His items are as follows: luxurious gilded sofa 25 silver, the luxurious gilded side chair 2 silver, luxurious red leather sofa 25 silver, gold trim red fabric chair 1750 silver, small dark Timberton cabinet 37 copper, large Timberton wardrobe, that's freaky, 12 silver. I don't know what's happening inside that thing. A small bright Timberton cabinet 25 copper, royal gold display cabinet 2 silver, Delician metal lock cabinet 75 copper, the sacred gold display cabinet 2 silver, Timberton drawer 37 copper, bright Timberton cabinet 37 copper, dark Timberton cabinet 37 copper, the crimson respite 1750 silver, pure white sanctuary 1750 silver, the desert cactus flower pot 75 copper, small Timberton table 375 silver, small bright Timberton table 375 silver, large brightly decorated table 475 silver, dark Timberton storage bookshelf 13 silver, bright Timberton storage bookshelf 13 silver, large dark Timberton wardrobe 15 silver, large bright Timberton wardrobe 15 silver, and the sturdy gatherables chest 50 silver. And don't forget, you can get his supply contract for 884 silver, providing that you get 100 trust with him. His location is as follows on the map: north of where the name Delicia is, zooming in here on this O loop here next to the water there. It kind of looks like a seahorse. And zooming out, you might like to pause it to get your bearings. Right there. It actually looks like a cat with no ears. There's its head, there's its neck, there's its body and its tail. I hope you found this one helpful.